Hello, and welcome to my channel. I don't own any of the Haikyuu characters or music or anything other than the plot. This doesn't in any way describe how the Haikyuu characters act. It is just for fun, so don't take any of this seriously. All of this is happening IRL unless said otherwise. Enjoy. Thinking Bubble represents thoughts. Monday, November 3, 2014. After a few hours, Kenma finally entered his house with a huge bag of snacks. He glimpses at Iwaizumi and Kuroo before he smirks. Sue? Kenma sits on the ground before hugging the huge pillow and stares at the two boys with a raised eyebrow. I probably should leave. No, you should not. You can sleep over. You to Kuroo. Kuroo hums while nodding as he stares at Kenma. So? Kenma squirts his eyes as he looks between the two boys again. Did you two start dating? Kenma. Kuroo screams as he glances at Iwaizumi before glaring at his childhood friend. Okay, I get it. How did you even? Kuroo sighs before finishing his sentence and putting his head in his arms. Kenma just raises an eyebrow at Kuroo before chuckling. You are underestimating my abilities, Kuroo. Kuroo sighs before nodding. Kenma stands up before looking at Iwaizumi. Iwaizumi-san, the guest room is across the hallway. You can sleep there. And Kuroo, you can sleep wherever you want. I have to start streaming, so please don't make so much noise. Kenma takes 2 bags of chips before leaving the room. Iwa? Yeah? You can tell your childhood friend too. Are you sure? Yeah. Don't just allow it because it is not fair because your friend knows and mine doesn't. Iwaizumi sighs. You were allowing me just because of this. Weren't you? Yes. I can wait until you become comfortable. But nothing. Your friend guessed it alone. And I doubt you could lie. From what it seems, he would have known it anyway. Yeah. So, can you sleep with me? Iwa. Not like that. I want to cuddle you. Can we? Yes. Kuroo whispers, making Iwaizumi smile as Kuroo's face flushes red. Do you want to sleep now? Kuroo nods as Iwaizumi stands up and gives his hand to Kuroo, who takes them quickly and stands up. Kuroo doesn't release Iwaizumi's hand as he leads them toward the empty bedroom. Once they enter the room, a smirk blasters on Iwaizumi's face as Kuroo releases the grip from his hand. That is the bathroom if you want to take a shower. Iwaizumi nods but walks toward Kuroo. Iwa? Can I hug you? Kuroo nods before an arm quickly circles around his shoulders and pulls him into Iwaizumi's warm chest. Kuroo's arm circles Iwaizumi's waist and places his head on Iwaizumi's shoulder. They stay in this position for long minutes before Iwaizumi pulls away. He stares into Kuroo's eyes before his eyes jump to Kuroo's slim lip. Iwaizumi approaches his face to Kuroo's face before he whispers. Can I? Kuroo shivers as Iwaizumi's breath caresses his lips. Kuroo presses his lips together before he gulps. He glances at Iwaizumi's hungry eyes one more time before he closes his eyes and kisses Iwaizumi. Iwaizumi smirks as he returns the kiss. A low moan escapes from Kuroo's mouth as Iwaizumi sucks on Kuroo's lower lip. Kuroo pushes Iwaizumi slightly, making him stop and stare into Kuroo's eyes. We should stop. Iwaizumi nods as he caresses Kuroo's red cheeks. Yeah. Monday, November 24, 2014. It has already been 3 weeks since we started dating. Kuroo sighs as he sits in the garden at the entrance of the science faculty building. Kuroo glances at the students leaving the building, waiting for his lover's face to appear, but he doesn't. Kuroo sighs before standing up and entering the building. Where is his class again? Or is it too much if I show up at his class? Kuroo stops for a second before shrugging and continuing walking. I don't care enough. I just wanna see him. But where is it? Kuroo? Kuroo turns around and sees Iwaizumi with a group of 5 people. I guess this was a bad idea. Kuroo nods in Iwaizumi's direction before lowering his head and starting to rub the palm of his hand slowly. I will be leaving now. Come on, Iwaizumi. We already planned this dinner. Yeah, man. Don't ditch us at the last second. Iwaizumi sighs as he glances at Kuroo. He gulps as he watches his lover get nervous before looking at his friends again. I shouldn't have come. I just shouldn't. I should have called him before. Who is that guy anyway? My roommate. Oh, then, Kuroo, right? Kuroo looks at him before nodding. Why don't you have dinner with us too? Yeah. Iwaizumi looks at Kuroo before sighing. Maybe next time. I just remembered we have something important with Kuroo. I forgot that I told him to meet me here. Iwaizumi grabs Kuroo's arm and drags him away. Oh, come on. Iwaizumi continues dragging Kuroo further away into the building. Once Iwaizumi stops, he releases Kuroo's arm, who is still looking at the ground. I am sorry. Huh? Sorry. Why are you apologizing? I shouldn't have just shown up uninvited. Nah, it is quite the opposite. I am happy that you showed up in front of me. Iwaizumi grabs Kuroo's hands between his hands before pulling Kuroo closer. Wait. It is fine. Nobody came here at this hour. Kuroo's tense shoulders relax as he gets closer to Iwaizumi and hugs him. Iwaizumi smiles before sniffing Kuroo's scent and tightening the embrace. They stay in each other's arms for a few minutes before Iwaizumi pulls away from Kuroo to look into Kuroo's hazel eyes. Kuroo smiles shyly, before he pecks Iwaizumi's lips. This takes Iwaizumi by surprise, making it easier for Kuroo to escape his grip. Wait, that isn't enough. Iwaizumi says as he grabs Kuroo's arm, who was smirking. Then let's hurry up to buy dinner and head to our room. Kuroo smiles at Iwaizumi before holding his hand and starts pulling him gently. Come on. Iwaizumi just shakes his head and starts walking slowly near Kuroo while still holding hands. Are you okay with us walking around while holding hands? Kuroo glances at his intertwined fingers before nodding. Can I? I don't mind. Then can we hold hands until we leave the building? Whatever you want, love. Kuroo freezes as his face heats up. What? Don't call me that. Iwaizumi chuckles before he continues walking. Why? I am serious. Are you shy? Iwaizumi smirks before looking at Kuroo, but the smirk gets wiped by Kuroo's frowning face. Iwaizumi, really I don't like being called that. Fine. The two boys walk to them silently after buying dinner. Kuroo continues to glance at Iwaizumi as guilt starts to eat him slowly. I will shower first. You can eat before me. No. I mean. I will wait for you. If you want, I want to eat with you. Iwaizumi just nods before talking about his stuff and entering the bathroom. I shouldn't have done that. I am sorry, Iwa. I shouldn't have snapped. I really shouldn't have snapped at you earlier. It is not your fault. It is not your fault he used to call me that. I know it isn't fair. But I hate it. I hate hearing it. I hate being called like that. It is just a reminder of him. And I hate it. Kuroo puts his head in his arms. Kuroo? Kuroo raises his head and looks at Iwaizumi, who was looking at him worriedly. Are you okay? What happened? Why are you crying? Iwaizumi kneels on the floor near Kuroo. I am sorry. About what? I don't understand. I shouldn't have snapped. I just don't like being called like that. Okay. It really is fine. Don't worry. I am not mad. Okay. I will not call you that if it bothers you. All right? Kuroo nods before Iwaizumi stands up and pulls Kuroo into his chest. They stay in that position for a few minutes before Kuroo breaks the hug. Let's eat. Yeah. They continue to eat in silence before Iwaizumi's phone starts buzzing with notifications, one notification after the other. Iwaizumi frowns as he looks over at his bed, where his phone is being spammed with notification. What the? I don't know. Iwaizumi stands up and grabs his phone. He frowns the moment he opens it. What is wrong? Iwaizumi glances at Kuroo before shaking his head. It is not important. Let's just finish eating. But Iwaizumi phones continue buzzing nonstop. Are you sure it is not important? Iwaizumi sighs before staring at Kuroo. Let's eat first, then we see what the hell is this. Kuroo nods and continues eating as Iwaizumi's phone continues to buzz. What? Why can't people just mind their fucking business? Huh? Someone saw us earlier. Iwaizumi hands Kuroo his phone. Kuroo gulps as he looks at the picture Iwaizumi was tagged in. Kuroo presses his lips together before reading the caption. Kuroo's new victim. Kuroo presses another picture. The poor boy. Kuroo starts reading the comments under another picture with the caption, Kuroo needs to stop. Someone needs to tell Iwaizumi that Kuroo is just a player. Yet, he needs to stop playing with people. This asshole. I will tell him, he is a sports science student, right? Yet. Okay, fine. Stop looking at all of this. I can explain. Explain what? I don't care, nor do I believe them. But, Kuroo, please. I don't know what you were doing before me. But I trust that you are not just having fun or passing time with me, right? Yes. I really like you. And that is all that matters to me. Okay, but. Iwaizumi sighs and takes his phone from Kuroo's hand. Let me end this. What are you going to do? They are talking and saying whatever they want. So, I want to give them a piece of my mind. Iwaizumi continues to type for a few minutes before smiling at Kuroo. That will do it. Are you sure? I am. Anyway, help me push my bed closer to yours. Why are you standing over there like that? Iwa. What? I want to sleep near you. But we cannot fit on one bed. Both of us are huge. Kuroo's face reddens as he nods. Kuroo turns in his bed and hides his face in Iwaizumi's neck. Kuroo slowly opens his eyes. He lies over Iwaizumi's torso and turns his phone alarm off. He sighs before laying his head on Iwaizumi's chest. A huge arm encircles around Kuroo's waist, making a warm smile spread across his face. Morning. Iwaizumi's arm travels towards Kuroo's hair and starts caressing his bed hair slowly. I will fall asleep if you continue. Well, I know a way to wake you up. Huh? Iwaizumi sits up in his bed before pulling Kuroo into his lap. Kuroo stays silent as he smiles as he watches Iwaizumi move toward the edge of the bed and carries Kuroo with him. Kuroo laughs before burying his head in Iwaizumi's neck and tightening his legs around Iwaizumi's waist. Iwaizumi chuckles before kissing Kuroo's neck, making a shiver run down his back. Can we shower together? Yeah. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. Later guys.